or an explanation? It's sort of confusing. We don't have too much detail right now, but I believe there is a penalty for missing a net guard, and that's why there's going to be Sean
Wang, number 22 for the Penguins, who's heading off.
He's going to be taking it for number 9. I believe number 9 is not allowed to play in the game because he was missing the equipment piece, and so the Penguins down another player is not the best situation they're in right now.
So a power play here for the Flyers. It's number 7, Elie Villeneuve, who will send it into the Penguin zone. And Noé Vincent will recuperate there for the Penguins behind his net, but he's got 2 Flyers on him, shakes him off, and now he's got some room to skate. Vincent up to center ice. He'll send it to the middle. Isaiah Oxford with it now into the corner, going behind Riley Yip. Oxford circles the zone, will pass it back to the point for Lemelin. Lemelin, he'll take a shot, and that one was blocked in front by number 8 for the Flyers, Marc-Olivier Boulanger. Penguins still trying to get it, but now the Flyers will come out through center ice. That's Noé Vincent for the Penguins, who sends it back. And now the Flyers will come back. Elie Villeneuve, he loses it there to Nikolai Baskakov. Baskakov still going after it, takes a shot, and that one goes wide to the left of Riley Yip. And now the Flyers will come back. Stolen there by number 12. And now Villeneuve tries to set it up for the Flyers, but Lemelin steals it back. Lemelin in a battle here with Elie Villeneuve, but the Flyers will come back now. Perhaps with numbers here. That's number 29, Justin Schinder. He sends it to the corner. Tristan Pelletier there after it. Pelletier with it now. In a battle with Vincent. Puck is still loose. And a back pass. No Flyer was there to receive it. And now here comes Filisakis for the Penguins. An outlet pass there. That hits the stick of number 12. He's in alone. A backhander. Yip was tall to the task there. But Filisakis has it back now. Filisakis trying to get to the middle, but he had 4 Flyers on him. And now the Flyers come back the other way. Kaya Gamba will send it through to Thiago Pellegrini. But once again, the Flyers are called for offside.
Yeah, so a really good end-to-end action that we just got to see right there. We still haven't really seen goaltender on the Penguin side here, number 41, Lorenzo Shaman, get really tested early on here, but Yips had to be really sharp. He's only letting the 1 goal, but playing the puck well, able to poke check in tight and making sure everything's okay. I think I had a mistake here. Okay, now we do have somebody serving the penalty finally because 135 still remaining in that penalty. Sean Wang is in the dressing room as well for some reason. It's confusing. I'm not quite sure what the call is. We're going to have to try and figure things out with the referee maybe during intermission or just for a clarification.
Face-off just outside the Penguin zone. It'll be number 12 for the Penguins against Tristan Pelletier for the Flyers. Still waiting on the signal here.
Early morning chat, I guess everybody's going to be happy. Is there a problem with this scoreboard or a correction? I believe there's a correction that needs to be made.
I thought the penalty began a lot earlier.
I believe so as well, yeah. But 25 seconds maybe is the estimation. It's hard to tell.
Perhaps. A tie-up off the draw, but the Flyers will come away with the puck. It's Pelletier working it in the Penguin zone. Pelletier trying to cut to the middle. He's poke-checked. And a shot there, and Lorenzo Shaman will hold on to that one.
Yeah, Lorenzo Shaman didn't really have much work to do on that one. Pellegrini has a really wicked shot, but it's a tough angle there. So as long as he was square to the opposition, he was able to make that save quite easily.
Pelletier against number 12 once again for the draw. To the left of Lorenzo Shaman, and the Flyers win it back to the point. There's a shot coming, and that one was blocked in front. Filisakis will pick it up now for the Penguins and work back behind his own net. Nice move to the middle, but he lost the handle. There's a shot, they score! That's Thiago Pellegrini, opportunistic for the Flyers, and we're tied 1-1.
Yeah, if there's one player you don't want the puck to trickle out in front in that golden opportunity, it's Thiago Pellegrini, who's just got an electric shot. Yannick Filisakis looks like he blows a tire, trying to come out with a head of speed, looking for some open ice, and it just perfectly was placed there for Pellegrini on a platter, and just like that, it's 1-1, and I believe the penalty is still going to be on the board. It's hard to tell. I don't believe it should stand still because it was a 2-minute minor.
We are playing 5-on-5 here. It's Pellegrini with it again off the draw. He'll center it, looking for Pelletier. That puck goes into the corner. Pelletier still after it now. Circling the Penguin zone. Pelletier will send it back to the point, but it's lost there, and now here comes Sean Wang for the Penguins. In a battle, he's taken down. And the Penguins still with it in front, and they couldn't get a shot off. That's number 19, Nikolai Baskakov for the Penguins with it now. Baskakov centers it. Nobody home to receive that pass. Right in front, a shot! And number 22, Sean Wang, couldn't get good wood on that one. Now the Flyers will try and start back out. Kaya Gamba sends it ahead for Pellegrini. Pellegrini will work slowly into the Penguin zone. Takes a shot. That one goes wide of Lorenzo Chaman. And now Tristan Pelletier will send it back down. And the Penguins will get it back. Noé Vincent behind his own net, but he loses it to Tristan Pelletier. Out front, a wraparound try. Chaman wasn't ready for that, but he couldn't quite tuck it home. That was number 29 for the Flyers, Justin Schinder. And the Penguins will start back. Hugo Lemley in his own end. We know he can skate with it, and that's exactly what he's doing now. Through neutral ice, in over the Flyers line. Lemley cuts right. Lemley behind the Flyers net now. Will work back out. Lemley reverses ice. A cross ice pass for number 22, and he couldn't quite get the one-timer there. And now the Flyers will work back out. There's a pass ahead for number 10, and he'll go into the corner with it now. And it's number 8, Marc-Olivier Boulanger, who tries to take it back. And here come the Flyers once again. A pass. It's number 88 in the corner. I apologize, I don't have his name on my roster right now. Puck battle for it behind the Penguins net. It's number 19, Baskakov, who does come away with it. Now the Penguins will try and get it out. Number 25, Benjamin Wong, under some pressure, but he gets it back to Lemley, who will dump it out for Baskakov on the left wing. Baskakov could be a 3-on-2 here for the Penguins. In over the Flyers line. Baskakov loses the handle, and the Flyers will get it back here. Number 9, Nathan Kaya Gamba. Or excuse me, that's Marc-Olivier Boulanger. Working in on the right wing. Boulanger, a shot! That one was partially blocked, but it still got to Chaman. He had to make a big save. Filisakis in his own corner now. Got 3 Flyers around him, but he finds some space, and he'll skate out with it. A breakout pass. That one misses the stick of number 12, and it'll be an icing call against the Penguins.
Okay, so now we're seeing a bit more end-to-end action. The Flyers have sort of like got their legs out of them after that first opening mark for Pellegrini. What's the call here? There was a whistle blown.
I believe it was an icing call.
No,
or are we seeing a penalty here?
So this referee has tossed a couple guys in this tournament early on.
That's number 12 for the Penguins. Once again, we don't have his name on our roster, so we apologize for that.
Notable here is Antoine Saganach is wearing number 10 today. Yesterday he was wearing 31 here for the Flyers, so he's a very good talent, a lot of speed, a feisty player I find at times too, so he's somebody to keep your eyes on.
So the Flyers will have another 2-minute power play here with 1:39 to play in this first period. It's Tristan Pelletier for the draw for the Flyers against Ben Carreno for the Penguins. And Pelletier won it back. There's a shot by Pellegrini. That one's blocked, and it'll come all the way back to the Flyers' end. Filisakis going after it, and he'll win the race to that puck. Filisakis, a pass in front. He was looking for Isaiah Oxford, but he wasn't quite in the right position to receive that one. Filisakis has it again. He's got Oxford with him. Penguins don't quite have the numbers here, but Filisakis will work it on the right side. Tries to cut to the net, but he was boxed out nicely there. He'll send it back to the point now. And lost the puck there. Here come the Flyers. It's Justin Schinder in on Chaman, and a great stop with the right pad by Lorenzo Chaman. Oxford. Chaman has it, Schinder has it back. A pass in front, a shot there coming from Tristan Pelletier, and that one goes just wide. But Pelletier is after it again in the corner now. He'll send it back to the point for Kaya Gamba. Kaya Gamba will send it across for Cloutier. Cloutier walks in, shoots! I believe it may have gone off the mask of Lorenzo Chaman, and it hits the netting.
Okay, so now we're seeing one of the strong suits here or the strongest characteristics of this Flyers team, which is circling the puck well in the offensive zone, looking for the open man. There's been a couple chances in front, and they've had to be very sound defensively. The Penguins have to try and scramble back. Lorenzo Chaman has been really stout so far. He hasn't been tested too much, with less than 43-ish seconds remaining in the first period. We might see some more action, but just got to hang tough until intermission.
Boulanger won that draw for the Flyers, and a shot one-timer there was blocked. Now the Penguins will successfully clear the zone. That's Elie Villeneuve for the Flyers going after it in his own end. Skate around his own net with it. Villeneuve stops. He'll send it up the wing for number 20, Benjamin Zuquette. Zuquette with it now through neutral ice with some speed, but he's closed off there, and Ben Carreno takes it back, but he gets pocket picked, and now the Flyers could have a 3-on-2 here. Lemley, a great poke check there to get that one out of danger. And the Flyers will try and set up final 5 seconds of this first period. Zuquette couldn't get a shot off, and now here come the Penguins, and that will do it for this first period. 1-1 tie. So some great great action on both ends. It was the Penguins who were dominating early on. The Flyers get a lucky one about midway through the first period, and that's where we stand right now.
That's it exactly, Jared. It's a lucky one here for the Flyers because the Penguins have looked like a solid team, utilizing their speed, as we see with like Felisakis and Oxford trying to come into the zone and put pressure on Riley Yip. But as well, here's to point out, like I would point out the problem of getting too many penalties the Penguins have, but it hasn't really been their fault outside of, I believe, an equipment issue and then maybe something said to the referee. So maybe just avoiding as much frustration as possible because you don't want men in the box to have on a disadvantage. I think the Penguins are still a more solid team altogether than the Flyers are. The Flyers are still sort of developing that chemistry a little bit and trying to figure their X, Ys, and Zs out. So the Penguins need to take advantage of that speed and try and get into the zone and put way more pressure on the opposition. But the Flyers are going to have to play sound defense, shove them to the outside, make them go wide, take away the angles and all those good shots, and they're both going to have really stellar play going forward.
Yeah, as you said, the emotions are perhaps a factor here. It is also early in the morning for these kids, so these are all things to keep in mind. The Flyers will maintain 20 seconds of power play time as we're about to start this second period. It'll be Marc-Olivier Boulanger on the draw for the Flyers. The Penguins, now they have a fourth player coming out on the ice. So Yannick Felisakis against Marc-Olivier Boulanger for the draw, and Boulanger won it back. That's Elie Villeneuve for the Flyers in a tie-up there, Felisakis, but he gets it back ahead, and now here comes Boulanger trying to work against number 9 for the Penguins. Once again, we don't have his name on our roster. And now Felisakis will take it back for the Penguins. He's got some speed. Felisakis to the outside. A great move and a fantastic glove save by Riley Yip to keep this game tied.
I hope that Felisakis checks his back pockets, make sure his wallet's still there, because he got absolutely robbed on that play. Like, really beautiful glove work, almost a dirty birdie save here that we got to see from Riley Yip, but really sound goaltending, tracked the puck and just took away the was open cage. Felisakis a really good set of hands and even better speed, so you have to be you have to anticipate the extra move when he comes in, so really good work there by Yip.
Boulanger won another face-off. He's been great in that department today. Felisakis for the Penguins can't corral it. Now potential 2-on-1 here for the Flyers. It's Boulanger and Benjamin Duquette. A pass across. Duquette couldn't quite get a stick on it there. Now a tie-up in the corner. Vincent comes out with him. He'll send it ahead into the Flyers zone for number 12 in the corner. A battle there with Elie Villeneuve. Puck still on the boards, and a penalty coming up here against the Flyers.
I believe it's going to be number 12 on the Penguins.
Number 12, excuse me. They're going to call him for a cross-check.
Yeah. Well,
as he took number 7, Elie Villeneuve, down.
Yeah, it was right in front of the referee. If anything, you're not going to be able to get away with that. Just a bit too, again, over-anxious, trying to get that puck. It's a good battle for it in the corner here, but nothing going for him. And for that reason, just a bit too strong with the effort to try and push the man off. Does put too much to the sub. It's going to get called. You're in front of the referee. Again, another penalty here for the Penguins. The first two were sort of not fully on like their fault, but this one definitely was. So got to be very much cautious and calm throughout the rest of the game. No more good discipline is what you need.
Penguins on the penalty kill, but they get the puck. Here's Ben Carreno speeding into the Flyers zone. Carreno stops back, trying to kill as much time as he can here, but the Flyers will eventually get it back. That was Justin Schinder who sent it ahead for Hugo Pellegrini, and Schinder's got it back to stay on side. Schinder on the left side, cuts back. He'll send it back down for number 22. That's Tristan Pelletier. Pelletier trying to jam it in front, but Chaman was there. Here's Pellegrini now, and Lemelin was able to close that down, and he'll start it back for the Penguins on the penalty kill. Lemelin slowly scanning the ice. A pass into the middle for Felisakis. Backhander. That one just goes over the net. But once again, you see the threat of Hugo Lemelin even on the penalty kill. And now back come the Flyers. Tristan Pelletier with him at center ice. He'll leave it there for Kayagamba. Kayagamba into the zone. A shot there. And that one goes wide. Lemelin in the corner. He'll clear the zone. Raphael Klutze back for the Flyers as a look to start this breakout. And closed off there. Ben Carreno coming in. Potential 2-on-1 for the Penguins. A shot. That one goes into the corner. And it's Felisakis going after it. He'll cut back to the middle. Felisakis has 4 Flyers around him, and they're able to take it back. Here comes Kayagamba. Great outlet pass there. It's Pellegrini. He's in alone. Thiago Pellegrini, a shot. That one's off the goalpost. The rebound off the side of the net. And now the Penguins will start back. That's number 9, He'll send it ahead. Philisakis at the blue line can't handle that one, and Elie Villeneuve will start back for the Flyers. Villeneuve sends it up. It's number 20 for the Flyers, Benjamin Duquette. He's closed off there by Benjamin Wong. Wong into the Flyer zone. Wong down in the corner. Villeneuve, great stick check there, but Wong stays with it. And the Flyers will come back now, 2-on-2. Duquette in on the right wing. He'll pass it in the middle. Nobody was there to receive that. And now it's Isaiah Oxford for the Penguins. But his pass intercepted by Duquette. Duquette at center. Works in over the line. And the puck stays in the Penguin zone. Duquette will send it into the corner for number 10, Saganash. But the Penguins will start back now. Here comes number 19, Nikolai Baskakov for the Penguins. He'll send it in for Oxford. Isaiah Oxford a shot. And that one will stop. Rebound. Baskakov had a great chance there, but he just put it wide. Baskakov with it again, though. Great move to the inside. And a pass to the middle. That one was broken up by Villeneuve. Isaiah Oxford was right there in the slot. Baskakov again a shot. Been all over the Flyers net on this shift. Now a pass out for Benjamin Duquette. Duquette for the Flyers. Slowly in on the right side. Down into the corner a shot. And that one misses the net. Isaiah Oxford will take it back for the Penguins as they'll start through neutral ice. Oxford gaining speed. In on the right side. He'll take a shot, and Riley Yip will calmly snag that one with the glove.
So even more into action, which is really impressive for me to see early on. I'm watching a lot of these guys come in. Nikolai Baskakov had a great opportunity in front of Riley Yip, gives up that juicy rebound, tries to pull it to the backhand. He sort of vans on it, a bit too overzealous again, once again, trying to get that puck. If he just elevates it a little bit, maybe it goes over the glove, and if he has a bit more control over it, maybe it's another goal. But right now, Riley Yip has just been really sound, going post to post and covering as much distance as he needs to.
Composure is so important for goalies. Here's number 12, a shot off the goalpost. Just as we were talking about him, Riley Yip gets beaten clean. But the Flyers get lucky there. Here's Philisakis down below the Flyers net. He turns back. He's got number 12 on his wing, but he circles back to the high slot. Philisakis cycling the entire Flyer zone, but now he's finally picked off. And the Flyers will send it back out to neutral ice where it's dumped back in and into the Penguins bench for a whistle.
Yeah, right there, I got to see Tiago Pellegrini play a bit of defense. Yannick Philisakis is incredibly quick, and when he does circulate with the puck, you don't want him in front of the net because he has such a quick wrister that he can do some damage. Tiago Pellegrini really good to just keep his man in front of him, do a sort of circular motion, almost like a lateral movement that you would see in basketball, just to be able to play the stick defensively and disrupt that play completely.
Flyers stay on side. A shot by Pellegrini misses the net. Noé Vincent for the Penguins. A shot there from the point. That was Raphael Cloutier, and Lorenzo Shaman will hold on.
Yeah, Shaman, we haven't had him. He hasn't had too much action already now in the second period, but right there we get to see him sort of track the puck a little bit, sort of played it off the bounce like a shortstop or a second baseman, like a grounder through the infield. A bit too many non-hockey sports references I'm throwing here today, but you know what? I think it's okay. He's been really stout himself. We give a lot of credit to Riley Yip on the Flyers end, but the Penguins goaltender here has been phenomenal in this tournament.
Another face-off win for Boulanger, but the Penguins will get the puck. It's Philisakis trying to work his way through neutral ice, and he's in the Flyer zone. Philisakis cuts back, a pass to number 12, and he was picked off there. And now here's a shot from the point. That's blocked there, and the Flyers can have a breakout now. There's number 10, Saganash, working in. He'll send it back to Boulanger. Boulanger, a shot! That one's stopped by Shaman, so he had to stand tall there. And now the Penguins will work back. It's number 12 through neutral ice, potential 3-on-2 here. Number 12 in the corner, pass in front. Nobody home to put that one in. It's back for number 12 now. Trying to toe drag, but he's closed off there by Boulanger. Duquette falls, but Boulanger is able to skate through with it. Working through neutral ice now, Boulanger. Closed off there by Lemelin. Once again, you see his 200-foot impact on this game. And now Carreno for the Penguins closed off. And it's Duquette once again, 2-on-1 here for the Flyers. Boulanger had a potential break but couldn't get the handle on that puck. He's after it now, though, in the corner. Boulanger centers it, but nobody's home for that one. Now the Penguins will try to start out. It's Noé Vincent into the Flyer zone on the left wing. Vincent, centering pass, a shot. Great save by Yip. Rebound! And I believe Yip got a piece of that one, too. Justin Schinder sends it out for the Flyers. That's number 9 for the Penguins. Once again, we don't have his name. We apologize. Number 9, he's cross-checked there. Schinder takes the puck away. Schinder in the corner, a centering pass. He was looking for Tristan Pelletier. He couldn't quite finish that one. Number 88 has it now for the Flyers. He'll send it ahead for Pellegrini through center ice. Pellegrini into the Penguin zone. Stops up his shot. Goes off the stick of number 9 and behind the Penguins' net. Pellegrini falls down. And now the Penguins will get it back. That's Sean Wang with it here. Wang working his way through his own zone. Tries a toe drag. And a penalty coming up here, I believe, against Tristan Pelletier. As Baskakov works his way in. Baskakov, great move. Couldn't finish that one. Number 88 touches up, and Tristan Pelletier is headed to the box.
Yeah, Tristan Pelletier looks like he got his stick wrapped into the feet there of Sean Wang. But I wanted to really talk about Nikolai Baskakov. Right, he's been really hungry in this game and throughout this tournament. He's one of the smaller players that you're going to see, but he's got a really good set of hands, and not so much with quickness, but with intellect. He knows what to do with them. He knows in tight right there with Riley Yip. He pulls it back to the forehand. He had wide open cage. If he just had no defender around him and some time to actually control it, settle it down, and fire right in, I think it's a 2-1 hockey game. So Nikolai Baskakov, number 19 on the Penguins, keep an eye on him.
Number 12 beats Boulanger on that draw. That's number 9 for the Penguins, who has it now. They'll send it down low. A shot there, and a stop by Yip. Philisakis is right there in the corner. He'll take it back. The pass intercepted. And number 10 for the Flyers, that's Saganash. He'll shoot it down the ice to the left of Lorenzo Shaman, and the Penguins will try and start this breakout again. 2:43 to play in the second period. We're tied 1-1, the Penguins and the Flyers. Number 9 sends it ahead for Benjamin Wong. He sends it across for Philisakis. A shot and a calm save once again by Riley Yip. Number 12 will chip it back down for Philisakis, but it goes over his stick, and Wong is after it in the corner. Wong along the boards now. Comes back to the high slot. Evades 2 Flyers and sends it back to number 9. He's poke checked, but the puck will stay in the Flyers zone. Number 9 has some space to walk in and shoots. And Riley Yip snags that one out of the air once again.
Well, Riley Yip has just been incredible in this game, in my opinion, for the Flyers. He's just been tracking the puck incredibly well, putting himself in the right position, incredible vision, trying to look through defenders. He doesn't have a big lineup in front of him like his own Flyers teammates, so because of that reason, the Penguins should be utilizing their size advantage and trying to get and put more bodies in front. But because of their speed, it's fine to use that tool as well. But I think you put some traffic in front, it's a bit more dangerous here for Riley Yip.
Benjamin Wong with it. He'll take a shot. And once again, that glove of Riley Yip is like a magnet today. He'll hang on to that one.
Well, it looks almost effortless from him because he just tracks it so well. But going post to post, clearing his crease out right now, I just like the way that he does track. I can't emphasize that enough because a lot of goaltenders at this level have some difficulties trying to find the puck every now and then, but the way that he puts his head in the right position to track it is really exceptional.
The Penguins, with 40 seconds left of power play time, here's Hugo Lemelin. Lemelin a shot. That one's blocked by Duquette. And Benjamin Wong goes after it behind the net. They'll send it back for number 12. Number 12 in the high slot here for the Penguins. Great move to the inside. Number 12 a shot. That one was blocked. And now Boulanger goes after it for the Flyers. But number 12 is the first to it in the corner. Trying to step around number 19, Raphael Cloutier. Comes back to the point for Lemelin. Lemelin for number 12. Benjamin Wong there as well. And now it's Yannick Philisakis who will take it back for the Penguins, but he's poke checked there by Duquette. And Cloutier will send it around, kept in there by Sean Wang. Great play. Philisakis a shot. That one's stopped by Riley Yip. Coming up big once again as we enter the final minute of the second period. The power play's over. And Philisakis steps around one man, the pass in front. And Wong couldn't quite finish that one. Sean Wang will send it down for Wong. But Raphael Cloutier is there for the Flyers. He's able to poke it ahead for Duquette. And the Flyers will start the breakout through center ice, but they're stopped there. Yannick Philisakis will work back in for the Penguins. Shot by number 12, the stop. Yip gave the rebound. Philisakis is there to pot it home.
Well, I think we just saw the Achilles heel of Riley Yip, which is just like letting in that rebound. But there's so much traffic in front, as we pointed out. Yannick Philisakis, he's so quick, and his hands are so much quicker that he was able to control the puck beautifully, sort of toe drag and just shovel it right in. It's 2-1 just like that for the Penguins.
Big goal in the final minute. We have 36 seconds on the clock here in the second period. 2-1 for the Penguins, still in search of their first win in this tournament.
I believe number 12 on the Penguins is Edouard Morin, because we have 11 listed here under that number, but there's no 11 on the bench for the Penguins. I believe that's Edouard Morin.
All right, thank you, Connor. Sean Wang after it behind his own net for the Penguins. He'll try and work out. He's got 3 Flyers there, but he's able to get it ahead to Baskakov. Baskakov up for Carreno into the Flyer zone. Penguins maybe looking for another one here late in the second period. Carreno in the corner, all by himself for the moment. Baskakov comes in to help. And the puck's along the boards in the final 10 seconds of the second period. Sent back for number 88 for the Flyers. And he'll hold on. Puck comes in front, but no Penguin was there. And that brings an end to the second period. 2-1 the score for the Penguins after 20 minutes.
Yeah, that period really looked like it was all Penguins. They were just in sound control, circling the puck really well on the offensive end. I don't believe the Flyers really had too many chances where they brought the puck themselves past center ice, sort of relying on the miscues of the offensive, the defensive zone miscues of the Penguins there, and the Flyers picking it up and trying to put pucks on net, but just not really good in tight shots. A lot of shots coming from the blue line from them, versus the Penguins have just been everywhere in front of, giving Riley Yip a lot to handle with. It's a miracle it's only a 2-1 game here right now, because just it's been absolutely lights out efforts from the Penguins of trying to get really good efforts here today in front of that goaltender. Now, a good thing yesterday or maybe not so good thing for the Flyers yesterday, is in that last period things sort of snowballed, and the next thing you know, they lost 5-0, I believe, to the Blues. And after that,
the Rangers.
No, the Rangers, and just in one period, you can see how much everything can change. 10 minutes on the clock here. It's still anyone's hockey game, down 1 goal. You need to be really sound offensively, and I think the Flyers, if they can just control the puck a bit more, have some patience and have some patience when they go into the zone, try and see if you can start circulating and some stuff up for you, because a lot of it is sort of coming into the offensive end, taking a shot, Penguins recuperating it, and then taking it back the other end, and then wasting like 3 minutes of good in-game time trying to have their own efforts. You can't be playing defense if you need to score.
Third period is underway here. It's worth noting this game will end at 8:35 a.m. It's currently 8:26, so we probably will not get through the entire 10 minutes. Here come the Flyers. And that puck just goes wide of Lorenzo Shaman. And number 9 will take it back for the Penguins. He'll send it ahead to Ben Carreno. Carreno loses it. And now the Flyers coming back in. That's Tristan Pelletier working to the net. A shot! And Shaman stays square to that one. And he'll cover up.
So here we go. Now we're seeing the Flyers wake up. They know they're in desperation mode, and they're putting Shaman to work here, circulating in tight. As we said, you have such good shooters on this roster. Pellegrini, I think Boulanger as well. You look at Kayingamba, the way that he can make a good hesitation with his head and then come into the center of the ice and put the puck on net. You have to start doing that a bit more. Circulate the puck, but get it on net. Get in tight. No more shots from the blue line unless there's traffic in front.
Pelletier for the Flyers working in the corner. Tries to step around number 9, can't do it. But number 29, Justin Schinder for the Flyers, is there to recuperate, and Pelletier has it back and he loses it. And now Wong tries to start out for the Penguins, but he's stopped there. Elie Villeneuve will send it back into the Penguin zone. Noé Vincent going after it, so is Pelletier, and it comes out to Benjamin Wong. Wong in his own zone. Philisakis had a bit of trouble handling that one, but he eventually corrals it, and he works into the Flyer zone. Philisakis steps to the right, but he can't quite cut to the net, and they'll work back. Back to the point for number 12, Edouard Morin. Morin, great move to the inside, but he loses the handle. And now the Flyers will start back out. Poke check there by Lemley. And now it's Pellegrini for the Flyers trying to work in, but he'll get angled out there by number 12. Pellegrini with it now in the corner. Sends it back around for Justin Schinder. Schinder looking for an option. Lemley once again steals that puck back. And Philisakis will start back out ahead for Benjamin Wong. 2-on-2 here for the Penguins. Wong, a shot. That one goes off a stick and up into the mesh behind Riley Yip.
So the Penguins are sort of taking place with the Flyers, what they've done at the start of the game, just walking in and trying to shoot the puck. Flyers are having none of it anymore. They're really putting bodies in front of the defensemen who are trying to circulate from the point and set something up, which they've been doing, go down low and then try and get it into the center of the ice, or just a point shot and see if a good bounce will go your way and get that 3-1 lead. But the Flyers are just being really sound now in desperation, as we pointed out earlier, definitely needing to get the puck down the ice in the offensive zone and get something to work for them.
Sean Wang trying to find some space for the Penguins, but he's closed off on the boards. Kaya Gamba is there. He can't get a stick on. He wants a call. And now the Flyers will try and work it back. It's Saganash who will send it ahead. That's Benjamin Zuquette. Stops in the neutral zone and turns back for Kaya Gamba. Kaya Gamba over the red line. Will skate into the Penguin zone and loses the handle on the puck, but gets it back for Zuquette. Zuquette a shot. And Shaman, a la Riley Yip, will snag that one out of the air.
Yeah, we're going to have a face-off now to the right side of him. But again, just a nice opportunity there. When it comes to desperation mode, as the clock ticks down at more and more even greater as we get into the later stages of this game, there's going to be more desperation, a lot more shots on goal. It's almost like everything in the kitchen sink. Throw it at the goaltender after a while. As here we go.
Duquette intercepts that one. And the pass in front there for Marc-Olivier Boulanger. He couldn't quite finish. Duquette, a backhand pass. That doesn't work. There's Boulanger in the corner trying to box out Penguins with his big frame. Boulanger loses the puck there to Baskakov, and now here come the Penguins. Potential 3-on-2 developing here. Across for Isaiah Oxford, but that will be called for offside on the Penguins.
Yeah, so we're going to have another setup here. The Penguins playing sort of conservative or clock management hockey right now. Whenever the puck is on their stick, they're trying to just waste a bit of time, come in with a head of steam, but then you settle it down in the offensive zone, set up because you have that time, you have that advantage having the 1-goal lead here.
Tristan Pelletier wins that draw for the Flyers, but the Penguins get the puck. It's Benjamin Wong who's trying to cut in. Wong right to the net. Philisakis is there too, a backhand shot, and that one goes just wide. Philisakis working again. Benjamin Wong tries to get it back to him. Around the net, Philisakis rebound. Number 12 is there, and Riley Yip keeps this a 1-goal game. Stays square to that one.
Just poised and very calm. Incredibly mature play that we're seeing from Riley Yip, just tracking the puck. Incredibly dangerous area in front of that crease. There should be more Flyers whacking at that puck to try and just clear the effort and send it down the ice if you can. But you can't really do that, actually. Down a goal, you need to make sure that you can tie it up, as we have roughly 5 minutes if you look at the time being 8:30 a.m. right now. A reminder that this game might end at 8:35 to clear the ice.
Now Justin Schinder for the Flyers. He's picked off there by Wong. Wong, the centering pass to number 12, and the backhand pass. Excuse me, that's Edouard Morin. That doesn't work. And now number 9 will take it back for the Penguins, down to Philisakis. Philisakis working against 2 Flyers in the corner. Gets the puck free. Now it'll come back for Morin. Morin out front, takes the shot. And that one just missed on the short side. And it'll come back to center ice where number 9 is there for the Penguins. He's got 2 Flyers on him, but Lemelin is there to save the day. And he'll start back. Through center ice, Lemelin, such a fluid skater, takes it and shoots it. That one's blocked by number 88, but it's Morin who will recover that one. Morin works it down to Philisakis. Philisakis behind Riley Yip. Philisakis, a shot, scores! Sharpshooter once again. Yannick Philisakis, second straight goal. It's 3-1, and that could be the backbreaker for the Flyers.
Yeah, that was just some really good hands that we got to see from Yannick Philisakis right there. Walks in, and sort of a tough angle. Yeah, he just gets the puck on his handle here, and he just roofs it high. Riley Yip has been really good covering pucks down low and tracking it there, but up high has been where the Penguins were trying to shoot in this game. They've gone over the net a lot of times in those efforts, but Yannick Philisakis just places that puck beautifully.
Right back comes Ben Carreno, a shot. That one goes off the stick of Raphael Cloutier, and he's got it behind the net now. Cloutier under some pressure, goes back behind his net, and he's pickpocketed there by Baskakov. But Cloutier will send it ahead for Duquette. Duquette through center ice, trying to work his way to the middle. He's closed off there, and now here comes Marc-Olivier Boulanger for the Flyers. Boulanger behind the net, and the Flyers need one quickly if they want to have a chance here. Sends it back for Cloutier. Cloutier, nice move around Carreno, and now a shot. That one just misses the net of Lorenzo Shaman. And now here's Kaya Gamba for the Flyers. He's closed off there by Isaiah Oxford. And now he's coming back with speed. Oxford trying to get around Cloutier, and does. Oxford right to the net. And Yip makes a save there. And Kaya Gamba will try and get it back for the Flyers behind his net, but he's pickpocketed once again. Baskakov back for Carreno, a shot. And that one's stopped by Yip. And the Flyers will start to break out once again. A nice pass off the boards. And here comes Saganash for the Flyers. Saganash to Duquette, and a stop by Shaman. Duquette with it again. And that one goes just wide. Isaiah Oxford in his own corner will go back behind his net. It's 8:33. We will likely hear the buzzer to end this game at 8:35, even though the game clock says 5.5 minutes remaining. Here's Hugo Lemelin over the line. Stopped there by Saganash, and the Flyers will work it back out. It's Pellegrini. If he can get the angle, this could be a 2-on-0. And now here's Pelletier to Pellegrini. A nice play there by Noé Vincent to break that up, and Lorenzo Shaman will hang on.
You know, you never get mad at a player who makes the extra pass, and I think Pelletier had the right idea there, but the only problem is Pellegrini is a right-handed shot, so we would have to backhand it in that situation, try and get a good shot on goal. There's been 2 efforts there where it's sort of a cross crease that has just been really handled well, tracked, and shut down absolutely by Shaman in goal.
Pelletier against Morin for this draw. to the right of Lorenzo Shaman. And Peltier won it back for Elie Villeneuve. Villeneuve to Pellegrini, and his shot goes wide. It's Justin Schinder going after it. Villeneuve will send it down for Schinder. And now the Flyers have it in the corner. That's Tristan Peltier. Schinder is there as well. He digs it out. Tries to send it through his own legs, but nobody home for that one. And now here come the Penguins once again. That's Yannick Philisakis. He's got 2 goals in this one. Philisakis over the line, and Isaiah Oxford got a little too excited there, and the Penguins are called for offside.
It's not a bad thing to be called for offside if you're the Penguins here, because it kind of goes to soccer rules, given that the time now reads 8:35. You're just trying to get as much time to trickle down as you can before the Zamboni has to come clear the ice. So almost if you have to fake an injury, if you have to embellish a little bit, so what? Try and kill the time down. You only have a 2-goal lead.
Face off just outside the Flyers zone. They get the puck quickly. Here comes Thiago Pellegrini with Justin Schinder. Pellegrini trying to get outside on Wong, and does, and his shot couldn't quite get the angle there on Lorenzo Shaman. And now in walk Morin for the Penguins. Here's a 2-on-1. He's got Isaiah Oxford with him. Morin shoots. Yip saves that one. He couldn't find the rebound. Here's Wong. And that one's blocked in front. And Lemelin has it back at the right dot. He's shot. Couldn't get good wood on that one. And the puck's in the crease. But now Wong has it back for the Penguins. Wong. Pass across. Philisakis. His shot hits the crossbar. That close to a natural hat trick for Yannick Philisakis. And now here's Morin for the Penguins. Morin, his pass. Nobody home, but it comes right in the slot. And that one's grabbed by Yip.
So even though it reads 8:36 on the current time, 4:03 is remaining. Never mind, there goes the final goal horn, and it looks like it's going to be a 3-1 victory here for the Penguins.
Yannick Philisakis, the star of the game for the Penguins, scoring the final 2 goals to break this tie and give them the 3-1 victory. Lorenzo Shaman solid in net, and the Penguins get their first win of this tournament to open up day 2.
Yeah, Thiago Pellegrini going over to the other side and just congratulating them. Good show of sportsmanship by the I guess veteran of these NHL Kids tournament, given the fact they did have much of an impact for the Flyers in the U13 tournament during the summer as well.